All right, we are in the third anniversary tournament. We are in Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. So today is qualification day. I'm in my 99 account, so I've got some T4 clubs, and they're not necessarily low-level T4 clubs, but it does not take very long. I've seen people with 250 games that have level 6 snipers, so it doesn't take very long before you can get an overall set of clubs to pretty good level. But I just have some T4 clubs with a couple T5s here and there. And this tournament right here, looking at the holes, let's go check out my clubs here. So this tournament, it really is a minus. There are most of the people out there are going to think of this as a minus 10 to minus 11 tournament. And they're going to think of this as the minimum score. Okay, the minimum score in Golf Clash, there's only a couple par fives that I can think of that really are like super tough to get eagles on. And these ones there's two of them in here that are tough to get eagles on, but it's possible if you have bigger balls. That's the deal. You can get it done with lower level balls, but you got to work it. We really need to be thinking of minus 12 as the minimum score, because the deal is that what's causing people problems on those two holes is their overall like wind skills ability and ability to set the ball up. And this is one of those types of tournaments, especially I think for people that listen to my channel, that you really have this is the type of tournament you can get a banner in. Because if you have better wind ring skills and wind skills than the average player out there, this is your tournament because this is your minimum. And then you're working from that point to try and get up. And there's several holes in this tournament that we can pick up shots to get to that 26 to 28. And this is going to be way out of the range of most people. I mean, most people, if you get a minus 24 in the weekend round, it's literally could be a top 10. So anybody who's picking up shots on that 12 is definitely going to be up towards the top of the bracket. So low level clubs, high level clubs, there's a few holes here that with low level clubs, we're going to have to bring out bigger balls. We're going to have to bring out bigger stuff. That's just how it works. And so going through what I'm going to need for balls here to go the tournament, katanas, I'm going to need 15 katana balls. So I've got 41. So I've got plenty of katanas. I'm going to need 15 titans. And I have 18, so I have enough titans. I'm going to need 10 berserkers. And I won those berserkers from that last golden chest. I don't normally do the gold. I do the free shot, but that particular hole that we had in the last golden shot is one of the most hole-in-oneable holes in the game. And that was definitely worth the investment there into the game. So I need 10 of these. And I need 4 power 4 balls. And I got 4 power 4 balls. So that puts me, that's 15, 30, 45. That's my 45 balls that I need for this. So I have enough. I have picked out the balls that I'm going to use. And so I know now I've picked the katana. And some of these holes for 99 may change. Like this may go to a kingmaker. I've got a few kingmakers. And so I could switch up one of those holes to a kingmaker, just depending on where my red lines are at, or I may drop them down to a navigator. I'm using the katana on those holes in my upper developed accounts because I have turkey balls and they are power 2 with 5 wind. And so in the weekend round, that's a good replacement for that ball. I'm not using all the side spin. I really only need about 1 side spin, but this is the only power 2 ball that's in the normal set. So I know I've got that. So let's go get to hole number 1 and see what we can get done here. So I've been doing lessons, and the deal is that we are now in tournament time where we're trying to qualify. So in practice, we got to try some stuff, and I practiced, and I'm going to continue to hit this shot in my odd account. That's the only way I'm going to play this hole this week in my odd account is off that rough bump. I have a practice account, and I'm going to practice that shot all week. It is tricky. I'm also going to look at a shot from over here and see if there's something going on over here. I don't think there is. I think it's too far back, but I'm gonna check that out. But I'm gonna continue to work this in my odd account. In my 77 account and in this account, I'm gonna come up here and get on and get my birdie and move on. And occasionally I'll catch a hole in one, but it's occasionally. And that's probably like 1 in 100 times that you get on this hole. So it'll take a lot of, or like 1 in 50 times or 40 times. I mean, I may catch one on this, but it'd be unlikely. So I'm going for this spot up here in the front. And this is a wood shot. So what are my wood options? I have a Viper. Got a little bit of backspin. That will have to be the one, the Viper. And I'm going to use a katana. Now Viper hits 1.6 per ring. I just got that upgraded, so I got to remember here. Viper 67, 1.7 per ring. 1.7. 3 rings is 5. All right, here we go. Hole number 1. Dun 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 dun. Get my mindset. This is the first hole, first shot I've taken all day. Get warmed up, drink some coffee. I have coffee, I have my stylus, and the wind's blowing from the left to the right here. I haven't taken this shot all week. I'm going to put the edge of my blue ring on that other side over there from there. So it's 3/8. There's 3/4. I'm going to do a 10% overpull. So I'm going to pull it just a little more. I'm going to put just a little bit of curl on it. Hit it 1 ring great to the left. And I need to bring my trajectory in. I need to put a little teeny bit more curl on it in order to bring it around there to the hole. This is one of those holes, it's just a racetrack hole. You can come at this hole with any club that's in your bag. I try and get to the point, I want to get as far forward as I can so that when if I put any curl on it, I'm already in front of this sand and this rough over here. So I'm already on the green with the curl. So it's just being off the cup. There's no risk of clipping that rough. But you can come at this hole with any wood in your bag. The one with the best ball guide is the best. This type of par 3 with a lower level account is the type of hole that can eat your lunch. And coming out here and never letting this hole ruin your round, there's going to be some people down at the bottom of the bracket that this hole demoralized them. And they're going to end up getting a par on it at the very beginning of the tournament, and it's going to be that was close. Get in the hole. If I get this hole right here in shootouts as the day goes on, I'm going to take that rough bump on it every shot if I'm not in between clubs. So I can work out that wind adjustment that's down there. I think I have it figured out. I went back and watched all my videos and really kind of stopped and rewound and looked at how I set the ball up. And I feel pretty comfortable going in, like I got a game plan. I don't normally like to be too hot at the beginning. I want to be like, right now, I'm still working on minimum score. I want to make sure that I've got the minimum score locked in and I'm giving myself an opportunity on every hole. That's what's important. Making those shots and getting them in the hole is not what's important right now. It's just making sure that I have that minimum score like tied down so hard that I can count on the -12 with my eyes closed. All right, that was hole number 1 of the 3rd anniversary tournament and Tuesday's qualifying round of the rookie division. Thanks for watching.